Hi there, Loy Machedo, speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think Personal Branding. Okay, another few more disturbing facts or reports that I found out about Elon Musk. Okay, uh, okay, as it is, let's understand this much. Okay, you have media that is bashing him up and they enjoy bashing him up. Like if you see Guardian, they say Exodus continues at Twitter as Elon Musk hints at possible bankruptcy. Okay, so he must have, here there is wordplay. Maybe he must have said, guys, if you don't work hard, we can end up getting bankrupt, or, we need to work hard so that we don't move towards bankruptcy. So his words could have been taken out of context. I'll give that as a benefit of the doubt. With regards to Exodus, yes, plenty of people have been terminated, and there are many people who are not comfortable with Elon Musk's styles of management. And this is a reality for any company where if people have worked, say, 10 years with a certain rule, and all of a sudden you change the rule, there are many people who have lived there, been there for many years, they will not be comfortable. They'll say, I'm sorry, but this doesn't agree with me. So I'm not surprised over there. So Guardian reported this. Then The Verge said Elon Musk is putting Twitter at risk of billions in fines. Well, obviously, because Elon Musk, the one thing about him is he likes to tease, make fun of, mock the establishment. Okay, and he has been successful where the SpaceX was concerned. He was successful with Tesla, with shares. But sometimes you get so overly confident, you think nobody can touch you, and that is where you get into trouble. And this is where I think he kind of learned his lesson, where he was forced to buy Twitter for 44 billion, and now he has to pay 1 billion in terms of interest to the banks every year. 1 billion, which is not a joke, by the way. No matter how rich you are, 1 billion in terms of interest only is not a joke. Okay, you can't convince me anyway, no matter what you say. Paying 1 billion in terms of interest, come on. Why you don't think all the rich people are taking? You might say, oh, he doesn't have to pay tax. See, understand this one. You know these crypto guys who are losing their billions, and it's all virtual. It's all these digits. It's all these shares. He doesn't have like, if he's the richest man, he doesn't have like 44 billion in terms of like let's say whatever Elon Musk is worth, 200 billion. He doesn't have 200 billion with stacks of cash. It is in shares. It's in the share market. Tomorrow, if Tesla loses its market value, he loses his billions. It's not that the money from the bank, which was actual currency, vanished. No, it is shares. Understand this much. Then CNN says Elon Musk faces its Titanic moment as executives and advertisers flee. CNN doesn't like Elon Musk very much, so I'll give that much. They even do not like Joe Rogan. So, with regards to executives going, it's a fact. Advertisers fleeing, yes. Car companies don't want to work with a guy who owns a car company. And then there are many celebrities who are not very comfortable with Elon Musk. So there has been, people are on the edge in terms of Twitter. Okay, and it's not that Twitter is the only option. But now, what is the disturbing fact? What is the disturbing thing? I got around seven points that I want to share with you, which I really feel people like, this guy, uh, Patrick Bet David of Valuetainment. He is a big fan of Elon Musk, and he thinks Elon Musk is going to make Twitter a $1 trillion company. He had his video. I normally don't comment anything negative, especially where people who I admire, but I feel Patrick David is exceptionally wrong here. Okay, with all his predictions and all the facts that he states, and he has a big fan following. And I'll tell you why. I know you'll like to say, oh, tattooed guy, bald guy, hardly has any views. Just listen to my argument and then you tell me if I'm right or wrong. Okay, let's get these personal insults later on. First, listen. According to Patrick David, and as per sources close to Elon Musk wants to make Twitter a social media site, a video sharing site, a banking platform, a payment platform, He also wants to make it like kind of a virtual place where people game and enjoy, like WeChat. He wants to make it a one-stop shop, like you had the juggernauts in China, WeChat, and then you had Alibaba. He wants to make it something like that. Okay, like a PayPal, like a eBay. Now, do you see what the problem is? You're going to make one uh, a social media site which was predominantly for discussion and exchanging ideas into a one-stop shop for video, for banking, for payment, for purchasing, for chatting, for oh, you're going to make a one app for all. It's like saying, example, I'll give you a simple. It's like saying Nvidia, which is graphics card, is making Nvidia soda water, carbonated water, or Nvidia whiskey. How is gaming and whiskey? Or it's like saying Heinz ketchup, Heinz, which is known for ketchup, is saying Heinz bathroom cleaning detergent. Can you see the extreme? Or if you say BIC, BIC, which is for pens, they come out with Big Soup. There's actually a Big Soup. You see a pen which you associate, like Stedler saying we are for pencils, now we come out with a soup or noodles. Or Dettol, which is for cleaning detergents. Dettol, antiseptic. Dettol says we are coming out with Dettol chocolate. You see the conflict of brand. So Twitter, which is supposed to be only for arguments and sharing stuff and links and just chatting and waste of time, actually. If you ask me, it's a waste of time. There's no freedom of speech. Or it's not the foundation of mankind. It's just for jobless individuals who are there or for people who want to promote themselves, and is predominantly popular in US, Republicans, Democrats, and all that. That is why it's at number 15 in terms of social media websites. Uh, what? How is he going to make this? How is he going to tell me? How is he going to make this? Like, are you going to stop using PayPal if you're using and use Twitter? Are you going to stop using your banking software and use Twitter? Are you going to stop using Facebook and only use Twitter? Come on, man. Okay, next one. Which advertising company wants to get involved with all this drama and this hassles? If I was an advertiser, I wouldn't want a long-term contract. I'd just take short-term contract because I'd be like, man, I don't know if things are going to work out. See what happened with Adidas and Kanye West. Just freedom of expression. It became, oh, this is anti-XYZ. Number 3, I've told you, numbers do the talking. What is the reach that Twitter has in terms of non-bots, in terms of actual people? We know it's 400,000. Out of the 400,000, how much of engagement is happening with all the 400,000? Next one. Here's the confusion. What does Twitter do? LinkedIn, okay, jobs. Facebook is connecting people. YouTube is video. Twitter is what? Tell me, what is Twitter? For you, what is Twitter? Number 5. I've told you this, no? He's going to pay interest of 1 billion. Where is Twitter? If you take Twitter as an independent business, how will Twitter pay 1 billion? So you obviously say Elon Musk will pay. Is that how you run a business where you take money from elsewhere and you pay something else? That's a loss-making business. Why do you think he's talking of bankruptcy? Point number 6. Okay. This is a very, very important question, and I challenge you to give me the answer. What problem does Twitter solve? Can you answer me this question? What problem does it solve? Answer me. What problem does it solve? Metaverse was solving what problem? This cryptocurrencies, all this, what problem was it solving? And last but not the least, he said this is a bedrock of free speech. What is happening to today's generation? They say, I identify as he, she, and they. A person, a girl is saying, I'm a he, she, and they, my pronouns. Then you get some others saying, oh, climate change, uneducated person. Climate change, we're all going to die. Third person is going to tell you about COVID. A mother who sits in the toilet and she's just checking her phone. She's an expert on COVID. Then there is somebody who will tell you the earth is flat. All this is free speech, right? Free speech, right? How does it add any value? You give mindless idiots, uneducated fools a platform to blow their trumpet. What free speech? How is it going to help mankind? It's going to create more chaos. What's happening in US elections? This free speech business. Everyone's coming up with new conspiracies. Man, it's a mess. What free speech? See, Elon Musk is a genius. Yes. He's rich. He's successful. Yes. He's not God. He's not a person who cannot make any mistakes. Yes, you might want to put his nuts on your head and worship him. That's fine. But don't lose common sense. Ask smart questions and analyze. Okay, electric car, we are still not gotten to a point of mass adoption. It's a rich man's game. And if anything goes wrong with the electric car, you have to replace the whole part. It's more expensive to service and take care of an electric car. Space travel. Who's traveling in space? What colony on Mars? Who's having that? SpaceX. Okay, fine. Only NASA is a customer. What boring company are you? Are you using that? Are you having a solar house with Elon Musk's services? Are you using Starlink? No, you're not using any of it. Then why are you worshipping him so much, man? Because everyone else is, he's the richest guy. Wow, the halo effect. Bloody brain dead. That's the problem with you people. The majority of people are brain dead. Just because everyone else, he's the richest, he's God. That's the problem with you people. You equate having lots of money to, that's it. That's the ultimate truth. That's why you're a sheep. For me, Elon Musk this is without a doubt the biggest mistake. I always say, one mistake, the bigger they are, the larger they are, the harder they fall. I think this is the final nail in the coffin for Elon Musk. Anyway, good, bad, ugly, let me know your thoughts. I've given you 7 points. You prove it to me. Whether Elon Musk, you still think he can turn this around and make this the biggest success story. Like Patrick Bet David said, $1 trillion company. Trillion. Oof. People, I don't know from where they get these numbers nowadays. Anyway, good, bad, ugly. Comment down below. This is me signing off.